Na Marnie ngadlo tampandi ngadlo gani yatanga tikandi. Yaiti yata. Gani yata. Yalaka ngadlo tanda nyanga tikandi. Marwachanga ngadlo kubukiana. Porkana kumagana mini yalara. Ngadlo wangandi mani na burni ngadlo yatana. Ngadlo yungandalya yakanandalya. Ayo good. It's good that we acknowledge country wherever we travel, as this is Aboriginal lands. This is Ghana land, and we meet in the dreaming place of the big red kangaroo. On behalf of the Ghana people, elders, and ancestors, we welcome you to our country, and we also welcome you to the Adelaide Fringe.
Haven't seen an episode of Unturnoffable? You're not alone. Here's what you need to know. In 2020, a new streaming service was launched called Bloog. It was the first and last streaming service hosted from a manned satellite. Its flagship celebrity talk show entitled Unturnoffable was a verified hit. Hosted by Tim Carlier, Benny Fernandez Comedy, and Hebe Sace, it featured incredible guests such as Barry Bell, Archie Bell, The Printer Lady, Dump Chumpley, and a dog semen sommelier. It seemed as though nothing could go wrong. But, due to a freak accident involving a probe carrying the only copy of a sitcom created by Benny Fernandez Comedy, the Bloog satellite was sent spiraling towards the Earth. A rescue mission to save the man aboard the satellite sadly failed. At which point, the host of Unturnoffable, Tim Carlier, bravely piloted another craft to destroy the satellite before it hit Krakatoa, causing a catastrophic event. He saved the world and a song was sung. But that's probably all you need to know.
Where am I? My beard, my hair, my muscles. Why do they hurt?
Because you've never used them before.
Arnold? What's going on?
I think you should sit down. What is the last thing you remember?
We were in your office, having my weekly medical.
Tim, this may be hard for you to hear, but you are not Tim Carlier. Or at least not the original Tim Carlier. You are a clone. Here at Bloog, we're required to keep a DNA profile of all employees in case they fail to live up to their contractual obligations. 5 months ago, the original Tim Carlier sacrificed himself by blowing up the Bloog 1 satellite in the season finale of Unturnoffable.
So, you cloned me, to keep hosting the show?
I wish it were that simple. The cloning process is imperfect. Such power was not meant for the hands of man.
Just what are we talking about here, Arnold?
Have you ever wondered what makes us funny, Tim? Inside every human being live microorganisms called bits or thoughts. It is what gives humans the power of comedy. Every human has them. The funnier you are, the more you have. Some, like Ray Romano, have bidochlorines in the thousands. Whereas some, like and your bidochlorines are dying, Tim, at an exponential rate. Over time, you will become less and less funny, and when your bidochlorines die, so too shall you. It's an unfortunate side effect of the cloning process.
Then why did you create me?
I have a plan to fix everything.
Welcome to an exciting opportunity, ladies and gentlemen and others. Please put your hands together for your host for tonight, Benny Fernandez Comedy! Wow. Thank you so much for coming to our first ever Unturnoffable in front of a live audience. There's a lot of you. tonight. I did not expect this many people. Okay, cool. I can adjust. That's sick. You guys may have heard about us in the news. Our streaming company Bloog has had some issues lately, I guess you could say. You know, we spend at the company we spend quite a lot of money on spaceship R&D, which is research and development of spaceships and rockets. And in the course of that, we've sort of had several employees die horrifically in separate but related space explosions. And the insurance payouts of that have been really taxing on our bottom line, if you know what I mean. And so tonight is an opportunity for you guys to sort of see what we have to offer, and maybe you can invest a little bit in our company. And really, what we're looking for is a bailout, like a nice juicy bailout, because we are bankrupt. But obviously, you guys don't want to invest in anything that you don't know about. So we're going to put on a special presentation of Unturnoffable, which is our flagship sort of late night comedy show, just so you guys can sort of see what we do and what sort of comedy we have to offer and what sort of IP we have to offer. Just before we start, like, Unturnoffable, it's like a late night comedy talk show, sort of like Stephen Colbert or Seth Meyers. You know, I think that's the sort of market that we can operate in. Okay, cool. Let's start. Welcome to Unturnoffable with Benny Fernandez Comedy. Thank you so much. It used to be Unturnoffable with Tim Collier, but he died in one of those aforementioned space explosions. So now I'm hosting it, and it's a much better show, much funnier. And anyway, so to get on with the comedy of tonight, let's do a like fun little monologue that happens at the start of these shows. You know, so much has happened since we've last seen each other. You know, Joe Biden won the U.S. election. My name is Joe Biden. Or stole the election, as Donald Trump would say. And you got to trust Donald Trump in that, because he's an expert on stealing. After all, he did steal his hairstyle from Garfield. I hate Mondays. They're no good. They're the worst. Very bad. Biden's inauguration went off without a hitch, probably because Donald Trump wasn't there. But if he did attend, you know, maybe it could have gone something like this. Hello, Joe. Here are the nuclear launch codes. Oh, wait, no. Those aren't the nuclear launch codes. Those are my Uber Eats free delivery codes. What did you say, Jack? Disaster. Would have been a total disaster. And so, although Donald Trump didn't attend the inauguration, he had a good reason. You see, he's actually been following in his predecessor's footsteps. Barack Obama. I've heard that he signed an exclusive deal with Netflix. This is a true story. This is true. His first show that he's developing is inspired by Jerry Seinfeld's talk show. It's called Comedians in Cars Getting Covfefe. Also in the news this week, the United States has finally rejoined the Paris Climate Agreement in a big step to fight global warming. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm more concerned about local warming, because it's these stage lights are pretty hot. Actually, but anyway, you know, it's great that the United States has someone in the White House that finally feels presidential. You know, someone that really respects the weight of being president. Now, I don't mean the weight of the president, because we all know Donald Trump had that covered. Because he was fat. He was like an obese. He was a fat person. All right. Okay. Anyway, all joking aside, things are starting to feel weirdly normal again. You know, refreshingly normal now that Joe Biden is president and politics is boring again. You know, it's a refreshing change of pace. Famously, there were certain groups that Donald Trump didn't like, and so when he was president, things were really scary, particularly for people like me. As a person of comedy. It was really difficult in the Donald Trump world. You know, he hated people like me. SNL, he never liked an episode of it. And how can you make fun of someone that's so ridiculous and absurd? He stole our jobs from us, and so part of my mission as a comedian in a post-Trump world is to try to rebuild comedy from the ground up. I guess you could say, I want to make comedy great again. Thank you so much. We've got a great show for you tonight. Let's get it underway by checking in with our field reporter, Hebe Sace, who's just started a new news network called Hebe News Network, is what it's called. Let's take a look at that. Hebe, how are you? Okay, she's obviously asleep. This is supposed to be like a non-stop news thing. Charlie, can we wake her up? This is live, isn't it? Hebe, can you wake up, please? We've got to do
Politics, sport, news, weather, celebrity fracking, all live here on Hebe's non-stop news network.
Okay, well, look, that was a bit of a disaster, but if you guys choose to buy us out, we'll clean that up and it'll be good. Anyway, let's move on to our first guest. Now, this is a fan favorite around here. You guys may know him as the host of the old children's show back in the 80s and Captain Kenny's Kangaroo Carnival. Please put your hands together for Barry Bell! Oh, Barry, how are you? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. And hello, Captain Kenny.
It's me, Barry Bell.
Oh, how have
How's
you
it
been?
going?
Oh, it's been good. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah, I've been busy.
You have been busy.
So this is the first year I've been out of prison for the Fringe.
Yeah.
So it's got so much bigger since I went in.
Yeah, in case you
Used to
guys...
just be 2 or 3 little huts, but now,
Yeah.
as far as the eye can see.
It's changed a lot. He is referring to that he spent quite a considerable amount of time in prison.
I did. On trumped up charges, some might say.
Well, I don't know about that. There was an incident on your television show.
Yes, Barry Bell's Captain Kenny's Kangaroo Carnival.
Yeah, there was a specific episode, the last episode actually,
Yes,
where
well-
you tried to break a world record.
I successfully broke the world record.
Well, we've got a let's play. We've got an audio clip from it. It'll explain it.
Roll the clip.
Hello lads and lasses, it's me, Barry Bell, and this is Captain Kenny the Kangaroo. And today is a very special episode of the programme. We will be setting a new world record. I will become the first person to successfully fly a helicopter inside a television studio.
It's never been done before.
Yeah, for reasons.
Now, as we know, safety is always a priority on this show, so I'll pop on my safety goggles. I'm stepping into the helicopter now. Now I'm firing the ignition.
There you go. You can hear it going, that's me doing it.
Yeah.
We're only going to go a little in the air now. Just a foot off the ground.
And that was the highest anyone had
Stand
ever
back,
done it
children,
in a
stand
television
back.
studio. I think we can stop the clip now.
I think we should keep.
No, I think we should stop the clip now, Ben.
I don't know about that.
Oh, got a little bit of resistance on the throttle there.
Show the engineering.
Get out of the way, children. No, how could anyone have foreseen this?
You can doctor audio.
Well, you can. That
we
was
can change it.
broadcast live to millions of people.
It was. The camera angles, you couldn't really tell.
Yeah,
you know what was
but
happening.
you're a reformed person. You've been to prison. You've served your time,
30
and we're all about
years.
forgiveness here. And so you're changing your ways. You're putting the past behind you.
I've done the opposite, Ben. I've doubled
are-
down. I don't, evidence has come out since. Okay,
What
so
is this?
in this
I didn't
diagram,
approve this.
you can see sort of the height of a helicopter, your standard average. I think this is an Apache, and this is your regular sized child. And
Yeah.
I mean, this is on the ground. It's not even in the air, and you can see
Yeah.
that there's no way it could slice the necks of the children in the same way that they said it would. And the bodies, they were burned beyond recognition.
Okay, all right. Let's move on from that. in your time in prison, you started writing a book, I believe.
I actually wrote the book before I went to prison.
Okay.
It was my life story. I wanted to get, my side of the story on the table. Unfortunately, I did go to prison. Haven't had a chance to publish.
You wrote this book about the incident. It's called If I Did It.
Yeah. I got to that title first, but
You did?
unfortunately, I have the
Right.
copyright somewhere.
It says, if I did drop a helicopter on those kids, let them prove it in a court of law, which of course
They did. They did do that. But it was I said to the judge, maybe this is a mistrial, and he said, no.
No,
So
absolutely.
there's not much that could be done. But I've had these sitting in a warehouse for about 30 years.
Yes.
About 50,000 copies. I'll be selling them by the door when people on the way going out.
Okay.
I do need to shift them, but they really set out my side of the story. And what really happened?
Yeah. I think we should move on from the helicopter
all right.
incident.
So-
and you've come on with a new thing. You've come on with a pitch because we're here tonight to try to sell.
I've
to
got
these
an
good
incredible
people.
pitch.
Let us know.
Barry Bell, put me in things. Netflix, Stan, Foxtel, Ozflix. I think some people use that.
Yeah. Sure.
Look, I could be in anything. I think the Captain Kenny brand is timeless.
I think so too.
A few years ago, I signed myself to Bloog.
You did. You did sign a contract with Bloog. You sort of trapped yourself into a sinking
so
ship. I think
you've got to buy
bad
Bloog.
move.
But if you buy Bloog, you get all of this sort of stuff. You get all the old episodes of Captain Kenny's Kangaroo Carnival with Barry Bell. You get. That's about it. Those two things. But
but you've got. I think you've got a clip for us.
I've got a little show
to
reel.
show something. That you
So
could
this
offer.
would be like, if Disney's here, and I've been watching One Division, and I've just started the new one with the Wingman. It's really
Right,
good.
okay.
Oh, it's really good.
All right, let's get to
TV's
the-
got a lot better
I
while I
went
was
back
in
to
prison.
Disney.
When
Let's
I
show
went
the clip.
in,
Let's
they
show
were-
the
all
clip.
right, run the clip. Hi, Anne. Hathaway. I'm excited to be your new intern.
I'm glad you also see the humor in this.
Tell me, what are computers? How do they work?
This guy's probably fought hundreds of thousands of other super beings on the other planets he's destroyed, right? And we have to assume he's won.
I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us. Not us united.
Come on, kid, we've got to go get these galactic crystals so I can find your Jedi. Mandalorian. All of the
I think you guys saw that. Very exciting opportunities for any investors out there. Particularly, sort of Disney was a big one.
I love Disney.
That would Warner Brothers.
I could also be one of the Dalmatians.
Yeah,
I mean, they've got so many.
Yeah,
play
sure.
one of them.
But we don't have a lot of time here tonight, so let's introduce our next guest. A favourite around here. He's our resident scientist. Please put your hands together for Dr. Arnold Cloaca. And it looks like he's brought a guest. Some sort of. I'm hoping that this is going to be a reveal, Arnold. This is like a sheet, and we're going to reveal someone.
Alright, down we go.
A little bit trepidatious about this one, but that's fine. Arnold, how are you? How have you been? It's been a few months since we've last had a show. How have you been going?
I've been okay. I've been better since, all the deaths that happened and the dreams that come with that are kind of better.
2 deaths, yeah.
But my psychiatrist said a good way to fill the time is writing. So I have a show to pitch
Oh,
as well.
fantastic.
It's called Backyard Science with me, Arnold Cloaca.
Okay, so wait, so it's like a backyard science type show, I guess. Yeah.
It's like Backyard
Yeah.
Science or Bill Nye the Science Guy or Dune, maybe. That's science fiction.
Okay.
I'm
I'm not sure
But
I
I
follow that
teach
one,
kids about science, as the name implies. Well, it's inside. The first part will be about volcanoes. So you learn
Oh, the classic sort of experiment you do in high school or junior school, right?
Yeah.
And you put the
Pour it in and they learn about tectonics.
Yeah, that's a good experiment. Yeah, I've done that one. That was a fun one to do.
Then the second part
Here we go. The reveal is
is human cloning. And you split the genome, and then the moral quandary of a being that did not ask to be born, and then the third part is...
Wait, sorry, man, you can't just put across that. Wait, are you saying...
And then,
you cloned Tim?
Compost. Yes.
Oh my god, Tim, it has been... I'm so glad you're back. It has been so hard to do this show without you. Oh, I need someone to bounce off when I'm doing comedy. I thank God you're back. Tim Carley, everyone, the funniest person I know. Oh, welcome back. Tim, give us one of your classic jokes. Funniest guy ever. Tell us a joke.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Ben. To Ben, go to a bar. One man goes to the bar, and he says, one of the beer. To which the bartender says, "Thank you."
Baba Booey.
Arnold, what is this? The Tim I knew was way funnier than that.
Well, it's part of the cloning process is not complete, but the beta-chlorians and stuff, it's almost there. But
Arnold, a clone of Tim is useless to me if he doesn't have a sense of humor. The best part of Tim was that he was funny. Without it, he's nothing. Tim, look, why don't you go backstage and try to write some jokes and see if we can fix this.
I'm so sorry, Ben. It's lovely to see you.
Yeah, look,
It's good to see you, Barry. Sorry.
We're trying to be a comedy show, right? You guys came here to laugh. You don't need that sort of terrible. Anyway, look,
Tell us
Arnold.
a bit about worms, Arnold.
Let's get back to this. Now, part 2, I'll say, Arnold, very disappointing. Let's hope this worm thing can sort of improve.
I guess it's the third act that kind of brings it together. It's the worms and the composting. That's a big part of my life now. We have a compost, and I was hoping that part 2 would kind of swing everybody, so I haven't done as much research.
Well, if you could tell a joke, it would be a lot better. What is this? What's going on here?
This to do with the worms?
What is this person doing?
He's dropped his thingy.
He dropped the thing. Does anyone know what that was about? What is
now an
this?
active crime scene.
What are you talking about? What is going on? Did someone just leave
I'm
the door
Agent
open?
Charlie with MI6.
Agent
You're gonna
Charlie
need
with
to take
MI6.
some
Alright,
statements,
that's all.
starting with the
Statements.
three of you.
Alright, sure, just walk on in.
Just
Come on in.
move
Yeah, take a seat. Fantastic. Alright. Now I can do this. Yes, and this is what you're supposed to do. So you're Agent Charlie with MI6.
Okay.
Yes, and...
Tell me what you just saw.
Well, I just saw some weird person in a mask walk through, this live show we're doing, and now you've just intruded as well. So, what are you doing here?
Okay, alright. And was there anything weird about the man?
Yes, he was walking backwards through our set.
Did you see that?
I also saw that.
And you saw that?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, alright. What do you know of inversion?
You're gonna have to be way more specific than that.
Okay, I'll put it simply. Have you ever seen the Christopher Nolan movie Tenet?
I have seen it actually. It's not very good. It's a bad movie.
Okay, well
I've seen it.
I would disagree. Some would consider it a fiction. I would call it a documentary.
Documentary?
Who here has seen Tenet?
I also saw it.
Wow. Okay. And what was the consensus? Good, bad? Good.
Good.
Good. Well.
Interesting. I don't know about that one, but anyway. So you were talking about inversion.
Inversion.
It's a
Yes.
documentary.
So
this isn't funny.
time reversing backwards. Someone has harnessed the power of inversion. We don't know who. It could be a foreign power. It could be a terrorist group. But the backwards man is the key to all of this. And
Right.
so I think I might be in the process of stopping World War III. I'm sorry. What is this?
It's a Bloog.
Yeah,
it's
it's
the investor conference.
Unturnoffable. It's a show. We're
I think
doing
I
a
know
show.
you.
I'm
You've
Barry
walked
Bell.
into-
I was on TV in the 80s.
Yeah, we've got a file on you.
Favourable. I'm gonna go.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, this is a show. We're doing a show here. We're trying to present to these good people in the audience to see if they want to invest and bail us and buy us out. Because we're having a bit of financial trouble.
Okay.
So everyone's coming on this sort of pitching TV show ideas because we've got a lot of good ideas
I've
here.
pitched my show. Can I go?
Yeah, you can go on. You can go.
Okay, I might have to get statements from. Wait, are you recording this?
We are recording this. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take those recordings after you're done. This is highly
Well,
classified.
it's a live stream actually, so.
Oh shit!
It's too late.
Okay, all right. Well, wait. So, okay. So you're pitching to these people here, and
Yes.
you're looking for shows. You're a dying.
Well, we've got
channel,
a bunch of
is that
shows, so
right?
we're dying.
Dying?
You know, we're having a bit of a rough patch, but I think.
Okay,
we can
so
bring it
dying.
back.
Okay. Well, okay, right. Here's my pitch. Okay, so
You got a pitch for a show.
I got a pitch for a show. Right. You want it?
Why not? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, you know that show Cops?
The show.
Yeah.
Follows
Yeah.
police officers as they go around doing
Yeah.
police
The one
things.
that it got cancelled.
It
Yeah.
did get cancelled,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately. And I think there's a gap in the market that we could fill with me. A day in the life of me is a secret agent working for MI6.
So the show would be you going around doing secret sort of spy stuff while the documentary crew goes around and follows you. And watches
exactly.
You doing it. Okay, I like the idea. It's good. My issue is that I feel like this sort of defeats the purpose of being a secret agent if you've got a documentary crew sort of following around and documenting everything you're doing. Isn't that sort of an oxymoron?
Look, I've given you the response you deserve. Look, okay, if you don't want it, then that's fine. I've got a mate who works at Disney, and he thought it was quite good. So.
All right. Well, you go.
I've got a backwards man.
You can go tell
Sorry.
your fictional mate at
Yeah.
Disney what's going on. And look, we're going to cut to an advert. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Concealed curry. Concealed carry. No joke. Is that anything?
Have you seen a reversing man?
What?
A reversing man, have you seen him?
Wait, what?
A man reversing, going backwards, because he's teneting back through time. Like Christopher Nolan's Tenet.
No.
Damn it.
Concealed curry? Concealed carrot?
What are you?
What's going on here then? Looks like a backwards fight scene. The man in the gas mask, he looks like he's moving backwards in time, but the man in the suit, he looks like he's moving forwards. This is all very impressive. It would have taken ages to choreograph. Throwing each other into stuff, but one of them looks like he's going back. This is just like the movie Groundhog Day. He looks like he's coming out on top. It's hard to tell because it's in reverse, but I think that means he's won. Who are you? What are you planning?
Concealed carry, concealed curry.
Wait, what? What's
Thank you.
Welcome back to Unturnoffable with Benny Fernandez Comedy. It's going well so far. You know, I think we're doing well. You guys said we were doing well, and a lot of you said you were interested in investing, which is good. We're gonna do another guest, another fun guest. Now, this was another fan favorite. He was now in the last show we did. He's a local theatre critic and raconteur, and he's coming on to pitch a new show, I believe. You know what? Let's just bring him on. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dump Chumpley.
And introducing my brother, Dunk Chumpley. Yes, basketball. Basketball is a sport. It's played with basketball. He's good at basketball. Yeah, very good. Basketball is a game that you play.
Fantastic. What is it that
This is, Ben, let me tell you.
It's
a delight to be here. This is one of my favourite meals. I brought along custard and olives, which I, for one, adore.
Custard and olives.
Well, I definitely didn't say to anybody that olives are the one food that I don't like, but here I am.
Eating them, yes.
Eating olives and custard, and let me tell you, it's one of my favourite foods. Let me tell everybody should go out there and have custard and olives, because it really what it does is it invigorates the soul. I've never felt more invigorated in my life than right here, right now, Benny Fernandez Comedy. And let me tell you, I'll have as much of this as I like.
Actually, because last time you were on the show, you came on and you ate a whole roast chicken, so you do seem to have some...
I have been cutting down.
You have, and you've lost a lot of weight. You look good, I would say.
Thank you very much.
Even though you seem to eat a lot of
it's definitely the custard.
What have you done? What did you do to lose a bunch of weight?
I started eating custard and olives. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
A healthy meal.
But I love custard and olives.
I'll tell you, it looks delicious. I will say that. It looks great. You're wasting perfectly good food, Dump. You know what it... Anyway.
Let me tell you, custard and olives is my least favorite food.
Then why did you
it makes me terribly sick. There's some blood in there. There's blood in there, Ben!
What is that? Why is there red in there?
It's blood!
Okay. Anyway, look, you've come on to talk about a show, I believe.
Yes, I have. I have come to talk about my brand new show.
Yes.
Basically, it started as a one-man show, which I'm still doing, and then it also became a podcast, which I'm still doing, and then it also became a web series, which I'm still doing, and it's also going to be on ABC if they buy the rights to Bloog, possibly around the time when Margaret and David would have been talking about movies. Does anybody remember movies?
Movies! Come on. Movies deserve the clap. That's Margaret and David, I guess.
So, initially, my first foray into the media landscape was reviewing theatre, and then, of course, eventually films.
Yes.
And so I
Your new show is going to be like a film review show.
It is a review show of a very specific kind of film. So one thing that I love to do in my spare time is watch a monumental amount of pornography. And what I find is there's nobody out there who's giving people the intellect, the proper discussion about the cinema of the pornographic arts. Because, of course, you go on your Pornhub.com and you just click most popular Australia, and then you look at them, but there's no real criticism there.
No.
What we really need is a prime time television program just before the news, where I come on and I say, "Good evening. My name's Dump Chumpley. A pleasure to see you. Tonight, I watched Stepmother Has a Curious Encounter. Let me tell you, this was one of the finest performances I've seen in quite a while. The performances, while bland, were exquisite.
Can I ask who the performers were? What were their names?
Absolute masters of the craft. Let me tell you, Benjamin Flanders. There was, of course, Constance Virginia and
Constance Virginia.
Constance Virginia and little steamy boy Tommy Tamnell.
Can you repeat that one?
Little steamy boy Tommy Tamnell. These are real people that you can Google right now and see some of their fantastic work. I would really recommend it, Ben. And then, of course, after doing that, after doing my spiel, I talk about the director's work. Yeah. This film was, of course, done by Jabubu Smith. Famous pornographer and a true artist. You really understand the story. And let me tell you, the final moments of this are some of the most gut-wrenching, just truly exquisite. 4 stars.
Okay, look, fantastic. I think that, you know what, that sounds like, I think it sounds like a good show.
I think it's great.
What does that, guys? Is that interesting to you guys? Is that something you guys I'll give us not the response I was expecting.
There are over 500 episodes available.
I dare say. Already have you?
500. I told you I watch a lot of pornography, and I've only the best of the best. It's really an exquisite program, and I hope to see you there.
Okay, thank you so much, Dump, for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Ladies and gentlemen, hands in for Dump Chumpley. We'll be right back after this break. We'll be right back after this ad. There'll be an ad soon, I think. Is it playing? Is it frozen? What's happening? Again, it's sloppy here. We don't have a lot of money, so this is sort of a result of that. Do I need to come back there and maybe look at the... Whoa. What is it? Is it the projector? Could it be the projector? Tim sort of waved to me and said no.
More olives and custard.
And then I'm seeing, Dump, would you like to come back out and do maybe a couple more minutes while they... One more dump. 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 He's just getting back into costume, I think. What was that? Can we restart that? Go back and slide. Wait, hold up. Wait, Tim, can we have lights up? For a second? We'll just take it. We'll be right back after this break.
That won't work. It's frozen again.
One more time.
Wait a second. No, we've seen that one. Keep going, next one. Guys, trust me, this is gonna be fucking worth it.
I'll donate now.
Dude.
Ben, it's Tim from the desk. The video doesn't exist.
Is Bloog.1 plugged into that? to that laptop by any chance?
Yes.
What do you mean the video doesn't exist? I can't be right. I literally don't know how to continue with the show. If
Just kidding.
You didn't clone me for your backyard science show, did you?
No, I didn't.
The man, the reversing man, the man who walks backwards, the man who's teneting, that man. That's me, isn't it?
Yes. I made my own version of the Tenet machine after I saw the movie. Follow me. I call it the Timid machine.
When you enter the machine, you'll enter a reverse quantum state, traveling backwards through time. The plan is for you to go back and take the original Tim's place in the shuttle that he used to destroy Bloog.live.
So you want me to kill myself to save the original me?
It's the only way, Tim, for the sake of comedy everywhere. We must save Bloog, we must save Unturnoffable. Your beta-chlorian rate is dangerously low, you must feel it. You're dying.
If I'm intimidating, then won't my beta-chlorians be returning because I'll be going in reverse?
Yes, but you're going backwards. You wouldn't be able to tell a joke because you'd always say the punchline first.
I guess you're right. It is the only way.
I'm so sorry. I wish there was another option. Take this. It'll help you breathe the backwards air.
What's this for?
This is just so I know you're the backwards one, otherwise it gets kind of confusing.
Okay.
Good luck. And thank you.
It's been so far tonight. It's gone so well, and you know we've had a lot of laughs tonight. But now I think it's time to take a little bit of a serious turn because these shows they sometimes do this, and we're gonna do like we're gonna have a bit of a debate tonight on a I don't know what that was. We're gonna have a bit of a debate tonight on a hot topic, sort of like you might see on Bill Maher. You know, we're gonna bring on a couple of guests to debate the pros and cons of a controversial issue. And tonight's issue we're going to talk about is the vaccine. Okay, everyone's talking about this, the COVID vaccine. Yeah. And so please welcome our first guest. She's a vaccine expert, Dr. Sophie. Please put your hands on Dr. Sophie. Dr. Sophie.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for having me.
Sorry, wait.
This is the latest vac.
What are you doing? You've come in to talk about the vaccine. What is this?
Yes, this is the latest vac, the VAC 3000 from Russia. It's the latest, hottest vac on the vaccine. We talk about all the vaccines. The vaccine in Melbourne is particularly hot right now. There wasn't lots of vax over there.
You're supposed to be talking about the COVID vaccine. This is nothing. This is ridiculous. Look, I'm so sorry.
There's only one vaccine that matters, and that is the vaccine.
Okay, all right. Look, I'm very sorry. We booked this guest over the phone. We should have had some. All right,
it picks up anything.
We should have had an email or some paper trail. So this could have been cleared up. Look, we have another guest, an anti-vax person, but I'll be honest, I'm sort of a bit concerned about what they're going to be. Please welcome our anti-vax person. Oh God, what is this?
Oh God. I'm anti-vax and this is my leaf blower. Why did you invite her?
All you do is collect up bad things. You gotta push it away.
This is built on science.
Just get it out.
Just
get it away from you. Just blow it off. Just blow it off.
You don't need to be sucking it all up. We want to bring it out.
person. I am worried.
I am an anti-vaxxer. Unturnoffable with Tim Collier!
Everyone, look, Clone Tim is back. Welcome back, Clone Tim. Are you funny yet? Can you tell a joke?
Clone Tim?
Yeah, because this has been a disaster, so let's try and get back to the comedy.
So take it back. What is Clone Tim?
You're a clone. Arnold cloned you for his science TV show, and you came on the show, you tried to tell a joke, it was a fucking disaster, and we sent you back. So
I doubt that would ever happen. I don't think I would ever come on stage and tell a bad joke.
What are you talking
because
about?
Because I can't believe you're giving me more. Because I disappeared for a while, because I flew the shuttle into Bloog, and then everybody thought I was dead, but I actually parachuted out, burnt all my hair through the atmosphere, and landed in Barbados. And I spent a while there for tax reasons. And yeah, basically, but just been waiting until like the whole like Bloog fraudulent account thing blew over for a while.
Are you saying you're the real Tim? You're Tim Collier?
There's only one.
Oh, Tim, you're back! Oh my God! Everyone, Tim's back! Tim's back! Oh my God, Tim, it's so hard. It's so hard to do a show. I don't know how you do it. I need someone about, we had good
Absolutely, we had rapport.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Chemistry. I need someone to bounce off.
Bouncing things off of, bouncing.
I'm a reactionary.
I did reactions. Exactly. Ben.
Oh, thank God you're back. Oh.
What is this clone business?
Arnold, come on, explain what's the whole clone thing.
Hey, the real Tim.
Hi, Arnold.
Arnold, tell everyone what's going on.
Well, I obviously sent the clone back. It saved the real Tim, and it all worked out fine.
What are you talking about? You sent the clone back.
The Timot thing. He went back, saved the real Tim. He's here.
What? Wait, that guy that was walking backwards, that was clone Tim. That was the Tim.
Well, that was the clone. It's company policy. I have you all of the DNA on file, and he Timoted backwards to save the real Tim, like in the movie Tenet.
Wait. Let me just get this sorted out in my mind, and maybe the audience's mind. So you made a clone, and you sent him into like a Tenet machine to go back and save the original Tim.
Yep.
Now I've seen Tenet, and I feel like the whole point of that was that you can't change the past.
Oh, well, I didn't see the end. It was on an airplane. I fell asleep.
Right.
Hello, guys. I've been catching up on some fan mail. I've got 30 years of it just sitting in a big bag, and I found this one from someone who purports to be a clone of Tim.
Dear Arnold, I overslept and missed the window to save forwards in time me. Is there any way for me to have another go at this? Cordially, clone Tim.
And then this one was sent 3 months before that, somehow.
Dear Arnold, I have realized that the very nature of this mission prevents me from having another go at this. Apologies, clone Tim.
And then this one was sent 2 years before that.
Dear Arnold, I've just realized I am stuck traveling backwards through time forever. I wish I'd seen that Benjamin Button movie. Fuck you, Tim.
Right, so looks like everything's it looks like a bit of a monumental cock-up. Yeah, it looks
mainly
like
Arnold. And
that's pretty much Arnold.
But you know what? That clone Tim, it wasn't funny, so who cares?
Well, I do have to say, a lot of the blame does have to go towards you, Ben. I believe I die for a while, and you come here.
Heroically stepped up, took over the show, made it very funny. There's been lots of laughs tonight, I think.
Very much sympathy. Thank you for your sympathetic laughs for old Ben here. But I can take the desk back now, old chum.
All right, it is your. I've been keeping it warm.
It is Unturnoffable with Tim Collier. Welcome! My word, what a year it's been! My name is Tim Collier, and welcome to Unturnoffable with me, Tim Collier. And first off, what we often like to do is look at the news. Do we have a news slide? No. Great. So, the news recently,
Yeah, remember how we stopped doing that after a couple of episodes because it wasn't good?
Ben, I'm going to try. I've been gone a while. 'Cause this is Unturnoffable. And if we could all clap along to the song that I'm making up right now, then I'm sure it'll seem like we have a proper ending to the show. This is Unturnoffable. Thank you. This is Unturnoffable. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Big thank you to everybody who is on stage and backstage. To Betty Fernandez Comedy. To Paul Howard's Barry Bell. To Connor. To Sophie. To Jim. To Mary, who came out and helped us at the last minute. Please go and see.
Back there on the deck.
Hi, Charlie. On a note of promoting shows, while I'm still playing the song, please go and see Mary's show, Grief Lightning. It is playing at the Bakehouse for one more week.
Thanks, yeah.
Please go and see it. It's so good. Clifford the Inside Out Dog is a fantastic musical, not sketch show. It's a sketch show written by many of our staff, which you can see next weekend. And there is one more Unturnoffable on the last weekend of Fringe. And there is also Tim and Tim. And there is also, I thought I was depressed, but instead it was gluten intolerance. Lots of shows. Come
Lots
back
of
to
great
House
shows at
again.
House of Getty.
Right,
Keep coming.
But most importantly, this is me. Unturnoffable. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Have a lovely evening.